Chapter 1. The Rain in Eternal Darkness. Light cannot exist without darkness. Darkness cannot exist without light. In the intermingling of pitch-black darkness and silvery light, my story began. As soon as I emerged from the cave, the stormy forest enveloped my vision. The cold rain pelted down, and I started walking unconsciously. Following the animal trail, I stumbled upon a decaying little house. From inside, I heard faint voices. Hesitantly, I knocked on the door. A middle-aged woman opened the door. When I told her I was lost, she smiled gently and invited me inside. In the dim interior was a young man, her son. He greeted me with a serene smile, and the mother offered me a warm cup of tea. Roaming alone on such a stormy night, you must have been scared. They were astonishingly kind. But behind their quiet kindness, I sensed a hidden shadow. According to her, the village was once vibrant, but after plagues and conflicts, only the two of them remained. We sleep during the day. You have nowhere to go, right? Tomorrow, we'll talk about what to do next. I nodded to her words, deciding to stay with this peculiar pair. When I awoke, it was already light outside. I headed to the living room, but no one was there. I recalled her words, "We sleep during the day." What on earth could that mean? Chapter 2. The Spring of Truth. As evening fell, I finally heard some noises. "Did you sleep well last night?" The woman, now awake, smiled as she spoke. "Tonight is a new moon. Shall we go for a walk?" We walked through the forest shrouded in darkness. Suddenly, a melody resonated in the silence. "What is this melody?" I murmured, and her expression changed. "I hear nothing. Do you hear something?" Guided by the sound, we reached a mist-covered spring. She quietly extended her hand to the water's surface. "This water holds the memories of this place." Tentatively, I dipped my hand into the spring. In the next moment, a vivid scene unfolded before my eyes, an endless battle between humans and non-humans. And the tragic fate of the perishing vampires. I gasped and withdrew my hand from the spring. "Are you a vampire?" She nodded with a smile. "Yes." This spring remained hidden to us because only humans can hear the sound. As I gazed into the water, memories of the future visible only on the night of a new moon shimmered. It seems we are destined to vanish. Do you know what the death of those with eternal life entails? Endlessly suffering in the darkness, unable to go anywhere. Her words left me speechless. I found myself humming the melody. The water surface began to ripple softly. In the next moment, the spring reflected the smiles of happy people. "Who are you?" She looked at me and murmured. "Could it be you can change the future?" Chapter 3. Eternal Life. Her voice trembled as she continued. "Humans sought immortality and researched us. One by one, our comrades were captured. Only the two of us managed to escape. Her son was once engaged to a human woman. But she was taken away by humans. We stayed here to keep searching for her. In the spring, I found something shining. Reaching out, I realized it was a crystal. Sing your melody once more." Following her instructions, I hummed the melody. As the crystal glowed faintly, the surroundings began to warp. We stood in an unfamiliar, dark bedroom. On the bed lay a sleeping woman. She was the son's fiancée. As she awoke, the mother shed tears. "It's all thanks to you." "Thank you." They embraced me, crying. Before dawn broke, they fell asleep. I quietly pondered. This family had lived in suffering for centuries. The next day, during dinner, she spoke softly. "We've been here since before humans appeared on Earth. But humans feared us and gradually pushed us away. When there were many of us, we existed in a dimension invisible to humans. But now, we can only live in the same world as humans." Staring at her cold tea, she said, "Do you understand the torment of eternal life? Falling in love with humans makes us painfully aware of it. We do not die. But those we love age and eventually disappear." I was at a loss for words. Eternal life was far from a blessing. It was an endless chain of loneliness. Chapter 4. Whispers in the Moonlight. Her eyes held a sorrow deeper than the night. I asked her, if your family returns, can you live in a different dimension again? She responded with a sudden realization. Perhaps. I believe so. Our wish was granted. One by one, her family returned. With a smile, she said, "Thank you truly. Thanks to you, we can live together again." But the crystal's energy seems to be fading, so the next wish might be the last. The crystal's glow had dimmed, losing its transparency. Patting my shoulder, she said, "Let's get some fresh air. It might be our last night." As we began walking quietly through the dark forest, she spoke. "Look at the moon tonight, it's truly beautiful. I believe you descended from that sky." Her voice was soft, like a gentle breeze, soothing to the ears. "You suddenly appeared and saved us. Now it's our turn to save you." Suddenly, a light, like crystal, began illuminating the surroundings. The voices singing from behind were pure, like a spring, the family singing their melody. She whispered as she approached me. "It's time for you to go. Don't think about anything, just sing with them." As I started to sing, the view before me began to brighten. She smiled and said, "There are people waiting for you. Don't worry about us anymore. We will continue to protect this place, even in your absence." I walked forward, step by step, into the warm, gentle light.
Miracle moon is floating on the ocean like a sweet dream. Tears are falling somewhere in the sky to the blind nightmare. After the tender passage gently pulled by the wind, the stormy clouds are leaving. Another day in the rain, mirror a newborn light flashed must be out turning back.